Nick Ball is taking on Brandon Figueroa, and Nick Ball is silently building, maybe not so silently, but he's building a really good resume, a really outstanding resume. And it's happening around the time of the Super Bowl in America, though it isn't happening in America. All these Super Bowl picks. And Nick Ball, really small for the weight class, but really physical. I think there's an amazing stylistic matchup for Brandon Figueroa. I think for the fans of U.S. boxing that you could talk yourself into something, right? There's a going all over my camera too, so I hope it's not distorting the image. But I think you could talk yourself into Figueroa does what Nick Ball does, but he's a little bit bigger and sometimes has more activity. My concern coming into this is Figueroa lost a pretty one-sided decision to Fulton, and we're not sure where Fulton stacks up as a featherweight or at the higher weights in world-class boxing. We knew he was a really good top-tier 122-pounder fighter, but where does he stack up outside of that? And we're not sure. And Figueroa in that fight looked a little flat. He won his last fight. But does he still have that same motor, that same engine after taking so many punches and being so reckless and fun, might I add, over the course of years? One might suspect he's starting to slow down. Now, Nick Ball, one could say the same, but I think he's a little bit more defensively responsible, and he's a lot more physical at this point in his career. So what do I want to see from Nick Ball? I want to see Nick Ball be physical, be mean, be rough, assert yourself, show even though you're the smaller man, you're the more physical, you're the tougher man. You're going to throw this guy around. You might even foul at times. Nick Ball needs to set a tone of he's the bully in the ring and bully the bully. Brandon Figueroa's demeanor is always to throw more punches and overwhelm people, and when he doesn't do that, he gets in trouble. Nick Ball needs to set the tone that he is the bully. For Brandon Figueroa, the key to victory is punch output. When he is a problem for everyone, he doesn't have maybe the most brilliant defense, but he has a lot of volume. And Nick Ball is someone where there is a size deficit, and if he starts throwing punches and he's able to take Nick Ball's shot, that volume could break down Nick Ball, because we haven't really ever seen someone, maybe you guys in the chat tell me, but we haven't seen someone throw a lot of punches with Nick Ball. So I'm very interested to see how that could play out. Nick Ball, really, really good champion. Figueroa, probably underrated guy of his era. Good clash. So let me know in the comment section what you think of this fight, and subscribe to the channel. Tons of boxing stuff coming.